Today we are actually going to be interviewed by a mayor of a freaking city. Hold on. We're gonna be interviewed by a mayor of a freaking city. I've never been interviewed by a mayor before. I decided to go with this jacket I got from, I think, H&M, my little garment watch, my wedding ring, which I still have to tell you guys about. Gotta get my spray on because it's a 45-minute drive and it's currently 12:03. I gotta be there at 1 o'clock. We gotta go. For the cologne, we got Prada. I also like to just spray some Santal leather. It's this new thing I found at Target called On-Side Body Care. Just in case. When I tend to speak on stages or even just doing podcast interviews like this, people always ask me, do you get nervous? Kinda. It's just that when you've done things for so long and you've done it many different times, many different ways, you tend to not be nervous because your brain already knows what to expect. The mayor, it's having me on his show. Yes, I haven't been on a podcast with a mayor, but the time that I've done podcasts over and over and over again, my brain has been able to create this sense of predictability of even if I don't know exactly what's going to happen, I have a loose familiarity of what's going to happen. He's going to ask me questions. I'm going to answer them. We're going to have fun, and it's going to be great. This is going to be the place where we're going to be shooting today. We are about to start the interview, but I'll be sitting right here, and then there'll be a camera here, a camera here. This is being shot in a public library. This studio is free to use with a library card. So after this, you know what I'm doing. Interview complete. We are done. Say something. Say hi to the vlog, friends.
Hey guys.
Yeah, get her too.
I'm just the background person.
No, you're the director. You're the director. We just finished the podcast at this library with the mayor, and he literally was like in and out. It was a great conversation around how we can better support young people in their mental health journeys. I was nervous. Okay, everything I said in the first clip of me, not being nervous because I've done this before, there was something about the lights and the way I was seated. I was nervous. When I get nervous, the side of my lips get all crusty, and there was water in front of me, and I was licking my lips. I just was so, you have this moment of anxiety. I don't know what it was. I think it was because the lights. Either way, when I had the anxious feelings come up, because they did, I definitely responded. I took 5 deep breaths while Yua was talking. So Yua was my co-guest, and then bye-bye, peace. Oh, that's the mayor. That's the mayor. He was shoot. My co-guest was speaking. I would take deep breaths. I'd lick the front of my lips, and then I would start talking. But the first question the mayor asked me, man, I was stuttering. I tend to wear this hat of like the expert, and I get in my own head. But then when the interview was continuing, I got more comfortable with my personality. And the thing is, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm a person who has lived experience of anxiety and depression, and I share my perspective through that experience. So no one's ever asked me to be the expert. No one's ever asked me to be the go-to guy on mental health of young people. But in my mind, I've almost put that expectation on myself. So that was just a ginormous lesson of just being more comfortable in your personality instead of trying to constantly be who you think people want you to be. To be honest, I might pick up the camera tomorrow and be done for tonight, because kind of like just recovering from that great session with the mayor. I can't wait for you guys to see the podcast episode. it was a great conversation between me, the mayor of Cedar Hill, Texas, and a young person named Yua. And Yua, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You were awesome, a great co-host. I was so grateful that we got a chance to share the stage, and share the microphone and hear your perspectives. We talked about parental expectations. We talked about the biggest thing that causes young people to be stressed out today. We talked about how parents can hold better space for their kids. We talked about a whole lot of things that are just going to be valuable, and I can't wait to just have you guys experience it. Oh. Ooh. Ay. Go. Let me go. We are heading currently to Iowa to do a quick talk on how to support young people's mental health with a bunch of caretakers, teachers, counselors, anyone who walks with young people. And right now I'm going to the airport, and the thing is, I did not pack last night. I ended up actually packing. The Uber hit my phone at like, we're 9 minutes away, and I literally had 9 minutes to pack all of my stuff. The good thing is I'm only going for like one day, less than 24 hours, so it's not that hard to pack. But right now I literally have my one second, I'll show you. I literally have my suitcase, I have my backpack, and now I'm gonna go catch this flight. And when I get to Iowa, I'm speaking tomorrow. So when I get to Iowa, they're supposed to like show me around where I'm speaking. They're gonna give me the tour. They're gonna come get me from the airport, bring me to the hotel, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. This is majority of how I spend my years, in the back of Ubers, going into airports, and on planes and hotels. So I will be literally, it's crowded. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we are currently right now in what they call the American Airlines Lounge here in Dallas, Texas. And the reason why I'm whispering is because I'm actually sitting in this like cubicle where there's people walking behind me, and it's like the business side of the lounge. We have to get into some things. I have been consistently inconsistent at posting content on YouTube and posting content on all my other social media channels, and it's for good reason. I got married. And honestly, I wish I had a camera like this to capture all of the intimate moments, but planning a wedding, having the wedding, the come off after the wedding, and it has been so much to be said about that. Maybe that'll be a whole separate video that I'll probably have Kat, my wife, appear on. But right now, we're talking about other updates. So I got married, had the whole month of April off. I decided when I was just relaxing around the house, I was like, I wanna start capturing more. I want to start like having a digital diary of all of the wins that I experience in my life. So from business, professional, my life to, bits of my personal life. And I'll be posting more of my professional wins than my personal wins, because personal is for personal, professional is external. But I wanted to capture something. I wanted to create a digital data bank of like all of the wins I've experienced over the last couple of months. Because there have been so many moments over the last few months where I have quite literally, I've wished that I had a camera that was in the moment with me. Perfect example. I went to Hawaii to speak to students, literally the end of March. And I was so in the moment that I just didn't think about recording. Or I got married and I literally did not record anything. Now, we had a video team, we had a media team, but I personally there was no POV of that. What else happened? I have got a speaker award. I won Speaker of the Year in my industry. Like, bro, so many things happened, and I just wish there was a camera to capture it all, just so I could look back on those moments. And yeah, there's something to be said about being in the moment versus focusing on capturing the moment. But then there's also such thing as like, well, I want my kids, my future kids, to see the things that their mom and I have created together. Because to be honest, all of those wins I just named, Kat has played a big role in all of it. Like those things don't happen unless she's there. So I wanted to do that. So that's the main point of me picking up the camera. I went out and I bought this mini Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm learning how to use it every single day. I'm learning new things, and I want to bring you guys behind the scenes of my life and just sharing these moments with you. I really think there's something to be said around when you look back on this footage, you'll be surprised how far you've come. So that's the mission that I'm on with this vlog. There's another one I forgot to tell you. I hired an assistant. So there's been so much going on. Guys, so much has been going on. Assistant, marriage. I don't even know where to start. So I have an intern now. There's just so much I have to update you guys on, but I do have to get through this work. I will see you guys in the next video. In the next video, I'll bring you with you guys what a day in the life of an actual public speaker is, from wake up to stage to after stage to meet and greet to book signing, all of that. So that'll be the next vlog tomorrow. But I will see you guys soon, and I hope you have a good rest of the day. And if you made it this far, do not forget, you are enough. All right, peace, friends.